I got this idea last night that it would be kind of fun and kind of stupid to go to one of those random word generator websites and just ask it to give me a noun and then I would paint whatever it gave me. I didn't specify anything whatsoever about what kind of a noun I wanted. When I saw it, I thought, that's stupid. I should have been more specific. I can't paint that. And this morning I thought about it and I'm like, yes, I can. That's a complete sentence, by the way. I don't need to further explain or defend it to anyone, including myself. Anyone who would really question that or tell you that they need further clarification about it is really not a person you should be having these conversations with. Unless it's you, like if you're having a conversation like that with yourself about whether or not you're enough, I feel like you need to qualify with yourself under what circumstances you are enough. Maybe further explore that conversation with yourself and like a therapist or somebody. I'm not telling you you don't need to improve your skills or like level up in some areas in your life. And I don't know you personally, maybe you're like at the top of your game in everything. We can all stand to improve a few things about the way we work, the way we think about ourselves, the way we interact with the world. We could all get better at stuff. If you are beginning from a place of what I am right now isn't enough, that sounds like that would work. The not being enough right now would motivate me to want to be better, but it hasn't been my actual experience. See, I used to be a person who began from a place of I am not enough and I would like to become enough. And what I was misunderstanding there is that if I begin from here, there is no way to ever get here. My belief of my not enoughness was a call coming from inside the house. Nothing outside of me could ever have improved that. Bro, you need to quit going to Dunkin' every morning of your life. You're in college. You ain't got it like that. Do you have any idea how much money you're wasting on that? Sometimes I like to sit here in the morning and fix my neighbors' lives in my imagination. I had a partner, a serious partner, at one time in my life who told me that the reason they loved me was that they believed in my ability to improve. That's a real thing that I allowed to happen in my life. And I completely missed how toxic and awful that was because it matched my belief about who I was. Because we don't look for people, places, and things that are great, that will give us what we want. We seek things in this world that match what we already believe about ourselves. And when I went out in the world vibing like, I'm not enough, and I don't mean this in like a wooey new age way, I attracted to myself, because other people can pick up on this stuff, people who also thought I was not enough. Do you understand that? The self I am right now has to learn to be very kind and forgiving to my younger self because I am so disgusted with the fact that I ever let people treat me the way I did and that I stayed in the situations I stayed in for so long, thinking that they were good matches for me. I did not have success or happiness or peace in my life really until I decided that I was enough, I was worthy, I was valuable just the way I was, and that I did not have to do anything to earn my value. And what happened when I reached that level of comfort and confidence with myself was that the people who thought I wasn't enough or were benefiting in some way from my lack of belief in myself disappeared. There was no drama about it. I didn't have to make a big production about blocking people or getting rid of them. I'd like to tell you the story that way because I think for social media purposes it's a little bit more fun, but the truth is when I started to believe in my own intrinsic worth, the people in my life who didn't see it just disappeared. And I've just kind of reached a point in life where I don't need to impress anyone anymore. Like, I actually don't. If I have to work really hard to show you my value or impress you, you're not a person that I want around me. It's not that I don't have to work hard at things. It's not like I've reached some level of success or comfort and now I don't have to do anything else. It's just that I no longer have to put effort into proving my worth to anyone else. Don't ever let anyone tell you that getting older isn't cool. I don't think you necessarily have to get to a certain age to feel this way or to understand this. I guess it comes to different people at different times in life. But what is cool about getting older in general is that there is simply no substitute in this life for lived experience. Now, to be fair, I did not need to have that experience as many times as I had it, which I suppose is what compels me to share it with you. My vision was that there would be a period right here. It didn't fit. I'm generally pleased with this work. I don't know what happened to this video. It's so late at night now. I have to go. Bye.